Well, as we head into the weekend, there's a lot of talk about the huge jury verdict against Live Nation and what that could mean for ticket buyers. That verdict, announced a couple days ago, found that Ticketmaster and its parent company had been acting as a monopoly, stifling competition and overcharging consumers. Gordon Severson is here now with a look at what that decision could mean for you. Gordon?
Yeah, several states filed a lawsuit against the parent company Live Nation Entertainment, arguing that the company has control over ticketing, promotions, and also owns many of the concert venues. And this week, a jury agreed that the company is unfairly raising ticket prices. So we wanted to know how this decision could affect the fans and the artists themselves.
My initial thoughts were that this is a good thing.
Ask any musician, and they likely have a strong opinion about Ticketmaster and Live Nation.
Ticketmaster has been a scourge on the live music industry since the 90s.
Dante Leyva sings in a local band, Space Monkey Mafia, and he argues Live Nation's hold on the industry is hurting not just the artists, but also the fans.
Fans are seeing ticket prices go way up, and they're no longer able to afford our shows.
A federal jury agrees the company is operating as a monopoly. Their verdict this week could cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars.
This jury verdict is a big deal.
Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar says the jury believes consumers are being charged an extra $1.72 per ticket, and the judge will decide if the company has to give that money back to consumers. She has long advocated for breaking up Live Nation and Ticketmaster, and she believes that could also be a part of the judge's decision.
It wouldn't mean they would go away. It would mean they can't be locking in different venues, which is what they do for years and years and years.
In a statement, the parent company Live Nation Entertainment says, quote, Live Nation can and will appeal any unfavorable rulings on these motions. And the company explained how the potential refund for ticketing fees would only apply to tickets sold over the last 5 years, and only in certain states, which likely includes Minnesota, since the state was involved in the lawsuit. Besides the refunds, Leyva is also advocating for drastic changes to promote more competition.
In the long term, I would like to see these music industry monopolies get broken up and make room for more players.
Now, the judge will meet with attorneys on both sides next week, but it's unclear when the judge will make his final decision. Senator Klobuchar says this process could take several months to figure out how these refunds would be sent out, how ticketing fees will be managed moving forward, and whether the company will have to sell off some of their venues.
All right. Thank you, Gordon.